Hey everybody, this is Mike down here at Civic Center Park in the middle of Denver, Colorado, and we're here visiting Atheists Helping the Homeless. I'm here with Russ. Can you tell me a little bit about what Atheists Helping the Homeless is and why you're here?
Thanks for coming down, Mike. Atheists Helping the Homeless is a grassroots charity, and basically what we do is we go out once a month, in this case the last Sunday of every month, here to Civic Center Park, and we give away necessary items to homeless people in the area. So in the summertime, for instance, we're giving away socks, sunscreen, insect repellent, coffee and bagels this morning from, I think it was Panera. Might have been Einstein. I don't want to give out the wrong company. But yeah, just a wonderful bunch of volunteers. Some of the things that make us unusual is that rather than being a certified non-profit, we're actually a grassroots charity. So we don't actually accept donations of cash. What we accept is donations of items from people. The advantage of this is that we never have to deal with money, so we never worry about embezzling, and we never have to worry that 100% of all the donated items get to the homeless people. So it really is just all about helping homeless. The three things we want to do are A, help the homeless people. That's number one, most important. I've been homeless, so I know what it's about. B, we want to provide a way that other secularists and atheists can give charitably without being involved with religion. And C, we want to show people by our actions rather than our words that atheists are actually good people. They're we don't worship Satan and we don't eat babies and that sort of thing.
Okay, great. So how long have you been working with Atheists Helping the Homeless in the Denver chapter?
Well, I founded Atheists Helping the Homeless in about August of 2015. We had our first giveaway in November of 2015, and we've been going since then. The first giveaway was just me and then one other volunteer, Mandy, that showed up. She couldn't be here today, or we'd have her up here as well. And then you can see in about a year and a half, going on 2 years, how it's grown to such a wonderful extent. I honestly, in a million years, could not have predicted that it would be this kind of success, this kind of helping this many people. I bet you we're at somewhere over 100 people helped today.
Wow. So can you share maybe one or two stories that you feel like capture what's sort of, I guess, results from Atheists Helping the Homeless, or impact you've had on individuals from the several different giveaways you've already done?
Sure. So for the homeless people, I will tell you, I have found an immense amount of gratitude and respect, offers to help with the giveaway and that sort of thing from the homeless people. For people in general, well, the best thing is when people come by and they can see, they're very maybe deeply religious, and they can see from our actions that we're not heathens, we're here, we're actually helping people out of the goodness of our hearts. I was once in line at a pastry shop and getting a bunch of pastries for the crew, and this lady behind the counter asked, "Well, gosh, what are you doing?" And I said, "Well, we've got a giveaway for the homeless coming up in a couple of hours," and I was getting some snacks for the volunteers, and she said, "Oh, God bless you," and I said, she said, "Oh, you'll get a lot of rewards," and I said, "Well, it's not really, about the rewards," and she said, "Oh, I don't mean here, I meant in heaven." And I said, "Well, the name of the organization is Atheists Helping the Homeless," and she goes, to her credit, she kind of smiled and laughed and said, "Oh, that's just my Catholic upbringing coming out, I'm so sorry." But the fun part was 8 people in line in back of me got to see this interaction, and you could see the sort of visceral change come over them.
Visceral change in what way, do you think?
Usually when I see somebody that's a real deep believer, or they have got prejudices about atheists, an action like this hits them, like I say, at a kind of a gut level, and it takes them some time, 24, 48, 72 hours to kind of digest it, you know. And a lot of times it will actually affect them enough that they will start to change their attitudes towards atheists and what it means to be an atheist. Whereas talking to somebody about it, you know, forget it. Their defenses come up, and you know, you're never going to convince them with your mouth.
Okay. So I really appreciate you talking about the history and some of the motivation behind what you're doing. Is there a way that people can get involved to partner with you to help achieve the goals of helping the homeless? How can people get involved?
Absolutely. So you can find us on Facebook. There's a national organization, Atheists Helping the Homeless. There's a local, which is Atheists Helping the Homeless Denver. If you just do a search on Facebook for us, we've got a nice page for that. I'm actually looking for somebody who'd like to maybe start a Northern Colorado chapter, Boulder, Fort Collins, Longmont, you know, Greeley, somewhere up there. Yeah, just contact me on the Facebook page. We're here the last Sunday of every month right here at Civic Center Park, giving away folks 11 a.m. to about 12:30, 1 o'clock, just depending on when it dies down or when we run out of stuff.
All right, Russ, thank you so much for first volunteering, getting other people involved, also being a catalyst for change in Denver, and thank you for spending time with me to talk about that and share your story. So thanks. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming down.